That's interesting. Alrighty, so hello everyone. I don't have any response to that. Hello everyone, Siege Link here, back with another episode of Empire Earth, which I have completely forgotten about for a very long time, to say the least. And yeah, it's been a bit of a pain to record this, but I've managed to get back. And I didn't focus too much on trying to record this quickly before before the cutscene ended, because that cutscene doesn't really do anything. Like, it's not an important cutscene by any means. So this is what the biggest battle I was hoping for these with. So yeah, a little bit of attack on all of them. I don't think I really need any, since there's one way to kind of abuse this mission to some extent. I'm actually going to grab that, because if I remember correctly, yeah, I'll grab that. I remember watching a video on how to fight the final battle of Waterloo with towers, and I think I might do that. I'm not certain about siege weapons, though. Probably going to use area effect ones. I'm not certain which one's probably going to be the best. Probably speed. Infantry ranged. Probably either speed or range. Probably range, I think. Yeah, let's get that. I'm going to focus on the final battle, because the rest of the missions here I'm confident I can do, except the final two. So we can make a few more ships, but basically, in Empire Earth in general, your ships will only heal if they're near a dock. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to just bait guys around. In fact, I'm going to separate these guys. One of the things that this game didn't do perfectly is that late in some eras, or epics in this game, the ships other than oh, that's a different ship. The galleys and frigates aren't like even with battleships. Basically, what they did was that there was sort of a rock paper scissors, but battleships are basically always the best of the group, and are more expensive as a result. But they didn't really mix up the rock, paper, scissors with these two, which was a bit of a mistake in my opinion. It still looked fine though. I'm personally against the whole rock, paper, scissors thing in real-time strategy games, honestly. Yep. There's a lot of guys over there. Didn't think I would bait that many guys. I barely even moved over that far. Now, one thing you can abuse to some extent is they'll always basically chase. They won't like micro their units all. They'll always chase whatever one they were first targeting. You can see right now they're still chasing those guys. This says a demolition ship, which in some other games there's some ships that will just they'll just like destroy the second they get close, but nope, this is just another galley. I cannot believe I managed to get every one of my guys to live after that. After how many ships I aggroed. I'm gonna use my weaker ships to bait, and then my battleships I'll use as my finishers. We got 8 guys. So this is their capital ship, or flagship, which is one of the ships of one of the next eras. You know, speed actually might not be that bad in this scenario. This one, that's alright though. Do still kind of want to do a little bit of scouting down south, because I do believe there are still some ships down in that area. It's something I do in a lot of my missions, but this one actually has a purpose, because I don't want to get caught off guard by ships. So yeah, I've scouted to the east of the coast, but not to south or the west. Actually, west might have some guys way to the west. Not certain though. Well, I'll say Normandy's right there. Yep, nothing over here. The question is, do I want to make more ships or save my resources a bit?
The channel seems rather stormy. Perhaps someone is trying to tell us something.
That I do not remember. Yeah, the Empire Earth does do that every now and again, and they do a kind of a good job in that regard. That was essentially their way of breaking the fourth wall, saying, don't go this area, there's nothing over here, you should be focusing here. I mean, that's your job, essentially. So yeah, nothing over here looks like. Should be getting close to the French coast here. Yep, there it is. So yeah, here's the French coast, and surprisingly no ships. I mean, to be honest, they really didn't need to add that like tornado. They should have just added more ships in this area. Because the whole idea is just not to destroy the entire fleet, it's just destroy the flagship. Although, now that I say that, I usually am kind of rough on missions that are like, oh yeah, you sink the flagship and you win the Navy fight, even though there's like a million ships. Yes. So that... You guys are seeing this, right? You guys saw that, right? Kept clicking there, even though I wasn't clicking there at all. I don't remember exactly how the rest of this mission goes. I don't think there's any more, like, resource gathering. So I think it might just be best to, hold my resources to upgrade my melee units, because I think I'm fine here if I just keep using that trick. And honestly, I might be strong enough just to fight them initially, given how many ships I got rid of. Because basically they have a giant ring around this ship, and then they have some more guys along the coast. Just make sure all guys are stand ground. Up, yeah, there's a bunch more guys clumped up. Didn't think they were that clumped up, though. I think that might have been a bit of a glitch. Alright, let's not engage there yet. Let's get a bit more to the south. Okay, here's the coast. I think there's some guys to the south here. Yeah, in fact, you can attack Calais. Could have sworn there's some guys to the south here. Yeah, but there wasn't. Yep, apparently not. Interesting. Oh, this doesn't even deal damage to you, it just pushes you back. I could have sworn there were some guys down there, but apparently not. The demolition ship I've got is the fastest, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'll swap my guys up a little bit. Because this guy's the fastest, I'll have him be the baiter. There's no way I can demolish this ship, so I assume it's just for scouting. You can tell it was purposely made in this mission to just be for scouting. Yep, so here's the coast. Is there seriously no more ships? Are they all clumped up there? Looks like it. There's a ring of ships around this guy, and I'm not seeing any more. Alrighty then. I'll keep it pushing with these guys. The ship actually has less health than these guys. Was that really all the ships? All the ships somehow got baited all at once when I barely even moved forward. What the heck? I'm not sure if I should just, like, if I should stop the recording and restart it, or if I should, or not like restart it, but like do the next part, or if I should, or if I should just do it all in one, because I think it might just be best to do super short parts, because this seems like it's gone by very quickly, but it might have actually been quite a bit longer than it feels. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just take out the flagship, and apparently, yep, that was every ship, all baited in one tiny movement. What the actual heck? So yeah, I'll sink the ship, and then another cutscene is gonna play, and I'm gonna save it there, and then make another video.
The flagship. The French Navy is on the verge of destruction. The enemy fleet has been routed. What a glorious victory for the English.
Several years after the English victory at Sluys, an invasion of France, led by the Black Prince, was set to begin.
Now that we have landed in France, it is time to march. We shall sack the nearby town of Cayenne and ship her plundered resources back to England.
Let me take a look at my archers real quick. Archer's pretty good. Infantry, spear, sword. Might still end up using sword cavalry with Napoleon. Yeah, with sword cavalry, so I might still end up using those. So now cavalry ranged. Let's increase their range. And that'll be it for this episode. Campaign. Save. So I'm going to save before, and I'm not going to save the other one in case something happens to this recording file. And that'll be it for this episode. So I'll see you guys in the next one.